Should we go somewhere more discreet?
No. This is good.
Okay.
So your MC is Cypher, huh?
Cypher is the way to pronounce it. Yeah.
Just Cypher. Or...
Yeah, not like the dance school. Like.
Okay.
I saw that in the newspaper as well on Monday, man.
So who copied that from who?
That's a good question. I think they've been established a little bit longer than me, so I think I copied that from them. But
you didn't know about it, so.
Originally, when I started to affiliate with drum and bass, I was actually pulled up on stage by DJ Burma, who is a Helsinki Jungle Mafia affiliate, and I've been talking to him for a long time about MCing, and he wasn't too keen on the idea. Like he knew that I had something, but I think, I thought there was something like that missing from the Helsinki scene, and I think it's justified because I'm from London, I'm from Tottenham, and I believe that like it goes hand in hand. Originally, MCs were for crowd control, to stop people doing crack on the front row, and I kind of, at the same time that I MC, I'm like a stage manager as well. I make sure that nobody puts beers, close to the decks. I'm sure that groupies don't come up and ask for safe sex, because I don't, I have to represent what I stand for. And funny fact about me, that I'm a drum and bass DJ as well. I've been promoting the Helsinki jungle scene for about 3 years now, and MCing is a bit of a token of appreciation for me, to show my respect to the Helsinki culture and kind of boost all of the upcoming DJs, or even the established guys, give them a bit of a boost in their set, and make sure that people really comprehend and understand the sound.
So where can we hear you generally? Are you playing in some clubs, or are they just underground parties like this?
No. I have a residency at Annankatu. I do we've had many international and domestic artists at our top shelf nights at Annankatu 6, the newly opened Skin and Bones Club, which we...
Motherfucker. On niin vitun siistiä, kun näyttää keskisormea vitun voimakkaalle linssille ja kameralle.
Se koetat olla niin fiksu ja filmaattinen, mutta ihan päin vittua.
Never mind these guys. So,
what's the word? I never mind those guys. I never do, because they're dickheads. You ask me a question, I tell you no lie.
So what's the worst you encountered on stage?
That's a good question. Are you talking about an MC or a DJ?
I was talking about maybe groupies.
Groupies.
Or people taking crack on the front row.
Oh no, that's not me, man. That's not me. Like that.
No, I mean, have you seen people do outrageous stuff?
Absolutely, like the most outrageous thing I've ever seen is a girl coming up on stage. I was playing at an old Skins party, and you remember the show like Skins in the UK. There was a Skins party in Helsinki, and this girl came up. She came up and she was like Mumbathon, like I was the MC, like just hosting the thing. And she went, and there was like a bit of a tower, it was like this dancehall thing, and she puked directly on the fucking floor of the stage of Venue, which was, to me, like I thought, like I got offered a lot of gigs. Can I have a couple of bum please?
Not to mention.
I got offered a couple of gigs, and I said, like afterwards, I decided right then and there, like, not gonna do house gigs, not gonna do, bass gigs. I'm gonna stick to drum and bass, and I'm glad that I did, because it gets so messy. She puked literally. It was like a human pyramid with 3 people, and she puked directly, like all of that cider just came down. All of that cider came down, man. It was
Okay,
so funny.
cut. So what's the worst you've encountered?
What's the worst I've encountered? Mr. MC Mike Static. Last time at Mr. Cypher's birthday. Last thing I encountered was this girl say about almost you could say a cougar, about the age of 30, 31 or so. Came over, and you know, she came a couple of steps from the stage and suddenly she pulled her shirt up. You can see her tits if you might, you know. And
That was for me,
everything.
man. It was my birthday.
It was his birthday, you know, it's the best gift you could have got. And yeah. That's about the most outrageous thing I've seen. People, of course, high as a motherfucker if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, nothing else.
One more question. What would you both like to see more?
Tits. Definitely. With drum and bass shirts, XXX.
Yeah.
S.
Yeah.
XXS.
What I would like to see more, to be honest with you, is Finnish drum and bass MCs. That's what I want to see. Finnish speaking drum and bass MCs.
Yeah, there's not many of us.
Because no, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about Finnish speaking drum and bass MCs. Because I think that there is a very divided culture between the UK drum and bass scene and the Finnish scene and Helsinki. And I think that if somebody is lyrically talented, they should be able to participate in that. I think that that is something concrete that should be.
No matter what the language.
No, not the language. And like,
Especially Finnish.
especially Finnish is something, it's very, it's a niche. It's a huge niche that should be elaborated, in my opinion. So where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, show up. We're waiting.
We're waiting.
Recommend some artists what have inspired you guys.
DRS.
Britney Spears.
What would you say? Christina, of course. Without her. Whitney.
Whitney. Yeah.
Bathtub accident. Bobby. For beating Whitney.
To be honest with you, the biggest artists that have inspired me with what we do, and I say we, is the local, you know, legends of Helsinki drum and bass. They've inspired me drastically. It would be a cliche to say that I would love Andy C or you know, Brethren or blah blah blah. Like what really has put me on the map, and I have to thank them, is the fact that those guys understood that there is a need for it, and
I agree.
it was followed up. So they're a massive inspiration for me, especially Glenn Physics, who ever since I met
Genki, of course.
Genki, of course, yeah, but Glenn, I talked to him. First time I met him, I was randomly, just by chance, in the same place with him, and I happened to have the opportunity to play before him, and we had a very long discussion about jungle music in Helsinki and the scene, and he really inspired me to do what I do. Speaking of which, he was here. He likes to see what he's been doing for 20 years, which I hopefully will be able to achieve with our force and Outrageous Crew and Iva Sound.
And you can hear him on Basso, of course.
Yeah, Bassa Radio. Tune into Glenn Physics
Drum and bass week.
every fourth Monday on Bassa Radio. Yeah, he's a big inspiration to me.
Sure. And then, of course, Genki, Trisector, everybody else. The whole gang of the Finnish underground. They're all great. We all love them. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Yeah.
Drink to that.
Yeah. Drink to that.
Did I say that?
MCs in the house. Just fucking mocking around, eh? You fucking blowing